Hello. Today, we'll be building a city in City Skylines. I built this map. I think it should be fun to play on. It's got a great set of hills, good coastline. It's a pretty map. So we're just going to jump right into it now. Going to take a little bit of a land survey here, figure out how we want to start planning out these roads. There's no real, right way to do this. You just got to figure out what you want to do and what you want to look like and go from there. My idea here is that planning off this main road here, it's going to be quite busy, so I'm going to start off with this half block. I think we're going to put probably commercial in here. The real key here is to set up a, a nice network. There's no right way to do this, but I find that the rules of 3 here allow us to get a nice grid. So you see it's $1,500 for this grid. It's 1,500 by 1,500. It allows us to get a nice 3 by 5 grid in here. Just gonna place this in here. It's a bit tough. So I think I'll just place a few, use these survey grids in. And we're not thinking about too much here. We're just trying to get some foundation in place here. Nothing crazy. We're not stressing out. We're not thinking too much about the future here. We're just getting a few solid blocks in. I always end up getting too carried away at the beginning and forget about the services you got to plan for. But I still got a few dollars, so get those in there. Again, not really thinking about it too much, just trying to get it in. Everything can be redeveloped later. Once you've established your money, you really don't have to worry too much. You just got to get the general idea laid in, and once you got money, you can always redevelop. That's what cities and towns do constantly. Remember, there's no mistakes. We just work with what we got and go from there. There's no stress here. We don't play this game to stress ourselves out. We play this game to have fun and relax and maybe learn something about ourselves or about the world. No stress. Remember that. It's no stress. Just placing roads, placing water pipes. No need to freak out. Yeah, so this is looking good. I think this is where we want it. Yeah, I think this is how I want to do it. I'm kind of happy with this. Get the power connected in here. Yeah, this is turning out good. I like this. So we're just going to place some more roads in here and get this grid established. Nothing too crazy. Just trying to get the foundation of our towns in place here. Nothing too crazy. Remember, no stress. There's no stress here. Just do what you feel you got to do. We just need to get some houses in here to generate some money. We're not developing anything huge or expensive or anything that's going to require a whole lot of time. We're just going to get a few real simple blocks in and get it established. You can't really make a mistake with this. It's really what you feel like, right? You just got to keep a nice grid, I think, and mostly it will sort itself out. Yeah, this is looking good. Upgraded this road from a highway to a local road. I mean, it's still going to be used as a highway, but it's going to decrease the speed through here. By decreasing the speed, they'll take bypasses, which is fine. We don't necessarily want them to come through our town anyways. Figuring out how we're going to zone this. I always debate between using that tool and the selection tool. hard choice, you know. Probably a mistake to zone this all now, but it's what it is. We don't really ever make mistakes. We just build some stuff, and things come along, and I ran out of cash, and you could call this a mistake, but as other YouTubers like City Planners say, you know, now that you're in this situation, you just kind of got to work with it. You don't get stressed. If you get stressed, that's when things start to go wrong, and you don't get what you want. And that's what we're about. We're about getting what you want in this game, because this is your little world you're building. Anything's possible. No stress. No stress. We're just gonna let this fill in. May or may not speed through this, because it is just some time going by here. Nothing crazy. No development gonna happen other than just what's spawning in. Gonna run into a problem here with the power. But, you know, no stress. No stress. We'll just refigure out how we want to sort this out. We're in the red. We're losing money, but we're not going to let that stress us out. We're not even going to pay attention to that because, you know, don't stress. There's no reason for it. This is just a happy little town. Going to make us happy little people. No reason to stress. Yeah, we're going to have water problems and electric problems, and you know, like I said, zoning all that stuff was probably a mistake, but we'll work with it. Things always work out, as long as you don't stress. It all will come out in the end. Yeah, so I think we'll just de-zone a bunch of this residential that I've put in here. This was a mistake. We knew it was a mistake, but accidents happen and we just work with them. It'll all work out. Life is a bunch of accidents that we just work through, and those accidents are what makes us individuals unique. So, you know, we're not gonna let these accidents stress us out. This is what gives this city or towns this character. So they really aren't mistakes. They're happy little accidents, as a friend once used to say. Just gonna speed up through this time, I think. Yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of time-lapsing through some of this stuff just to get it over with. Because it's just zoning filling in, nothing crazy, nothing really to speak for here. Yeah. Gonna get some industry in here now, and de-zone where I don't have water coverage, and just generally getting this town into place. Again, you know, mistakes were made, but life continues. Can't let that hold you back. Yeah, we're just not gonna let that bother us. We're just gonna keep building. Probably gonna skip through some of this because we're just gonna zone some more. Just keep filling in all this space. Just keep zoning, you know, nothing too crazy. Just gonna keep zoning through some of this. Zooming through, sorry, zoning. upgraded ourselves to a little hamlet here. This unlocks a few things. Might not worry about those things right now. We'll see. We'll see where we get. Expand this grid out. Gotta make some space for the RCI demand. You know, we're not planning anything too crazy in the future here. We're just getting the foundation in place, like I said, you know. This is what defines your town, your city. These little things that you create now are what's going to define the way the city and the town looks in the future. No stress, you know, no stress. Just getting a few things in, getting the clinic in. I think we'll plan for maybe a school here first. I don't know. Nothing too crazy, you know. Whatever you feel like. Always money issues right now, you know. And money issues always to begin with, you know. There's no point in stressing about it though. You gotta do what you gotta do. Get more houses in, more tax dollars. We're in the green now anyways, so you know. Like I said earlier, we were in the red there for a while, but no stress, things will work out. Yeah, things are fine now. Yeah, see, now we're making money, so we won't have to stress about this anymore. Figure out how I want to get pipe coverage in here without using too many nodes or too much cache. I don't want to over coverage. We're not stressing, but you know, no sense in giving too much over coverage. Here we go. That works out good. That's fine. That's perfect. No stress. Everything's covered. Lots of zoning happening. Tax money coming in. Yeah, this is going to be nice. This is going to be real nice. Cities are like bodies, you know. If you keep the bones simple and strong, the body will just support itself. So we've got some nice bones in here, and we didn't even really think about how we were laying them in. We just built a few squares, and it was really simple, right? Really simple. We're not worrying too much about the future. We know that there's going to be things around us, but we're not really sure what that's going to be yet. We don't know what the city's going to require, so we're just going to set ourselves up for success in the future, you know, just plan a nice simple little grid, easy to work off of. Yeah, no stress, no stress. I find if you get too stressful at the beginning of this game, right in the early stages of planning your city, you'll disappoint yourself later down the road because you've set yourself up to fail, because you've got this big grandiose plan in mind. But that's why we just gotta step back, relax, think about what we're doing now, and know that there's no mistakes. No mistakes. This is our world. We are free to do whatever we want in it. We make our own rules. This is our world. Happy little world. It's so beautiful. Nice little school in here. I like to set the school off the road. You don't have to. If you want to put it on the road, go right ahead. That'll just create a different challenge to deal with later down the road. There's no right way. There's no right way. This is just the way I like to do it. Makes it fun. Gives it a little flair, little look. Whatever you feel. No stress. I guess I don't have enough money. I'll just hold out. We'll get a nice fat loan here when we upgrade to our next city anyways. City size, so we'll just hold her out and maybe speed through some of this. Yeah, there we go. Got some cash. Not enough for the school, but we can probably place a few more grids in here and get some more tax revenue in. No stress. Couple roads, yeah. Yeah, this will look nice. Always these money problems, eh? Always a stress. Big stress for money. We don't stress because we don't care. We just wait. Wait patiently. We're in the positive, so we know we'll have it eventually. Just gotta have patience. Gonna put some zoning into the school area here. Have these towns, you know, have these nice little homes backyard onto the school. It's very common, you know. I like the look of it too. trying to see if I got a cheaper school, but no, I don't. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Rush. No rush. Got all day. Get some more water in here so we can get some more zoning. And I mean, I like to place the pipes under the road. It just makes sense, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, it's your world. Your pipes can go wherever you want. I just think it makes sense. It just makes sense, you know. But like I said, it's our world. Free to do as we want. All the power. You have all the power in your world. Yeah, this is why I like to put that little half block there. It makes it great for commercial zoning. And it really defines the main road of the town, you know. You can almost, from a distance, see the main street and know, yeah, that's downtown. And that's kind of what I'm going for. I want it to look real. Like, I want it to be, that's the look I'm going for, you know. I want it to be defined, a really defined look. Bold, some would say. So we can, got the money now, we can fiddle our taxes back to where we need them so that we can maximize our power usage here. You see, there's no right way. You could have added another power plant if you want. But I chose to just re-increase the funding. There's no right way. Whatever works for you. That's the key, right? Like, this is your city, your town, your happy little world. No stress here. We don't come here to stress. We come here to just look at this beautiful world and the beautiful little town we're going to create in it. That's what we're here for. No stress. Beautiful shoreline. Great scenery. I love this map. It's a beautiful map. Check on our services here. Schooling, maybe. No, we need $1,200 bucks. So we'll just wait again. Yeah, we'll just do a little bit more waiting. We're so close to leveling up here. It'll give us the cash we'll need to get the school in place. We do have the demand for it, so it'll be nice to get it in there. I mean, you don't need the school right now. It's totally a choice. You don't need educated workers at all, honestly. If you want completely uneducated workers, that's your choice. It'll just change the way your town works. Just changes the way your town works. There's no right way. You just go with the flow. I want a few educated workers, so I think I'll put a school in. I like the look of it too. So there we go, we got our money. We can put an elementary school in now. I think it'll be nice little school here. I got a few choices, but really the best dollar right now is the vanilla school. These other schools have a bit more capacity, but they do cost a bit of money, so I don't know if I want to spend the money on them right now. I think we'll just go with the vanilla. Yeah, the vanilla school is what we're going to go with. Yeah, guess we'll get a police station in here, down the street. This looks nice. Ran out of cash. It would have been nice to get the fire station in here too, but we'll worry about that later. No stress, no stress. No fires really happening. No reason to stress. Just gonna plan out a few more roads, get some zoning in here. Yeah, this is really nice. This is turning out good. Nice town. This will be a good little starter town. Yeah, maybe I should give it a name soon. Yeah, we'll have to give it a name soon. But right now, we're just watching our town fill in. No stress. Just keeping it easy. Setting ourselves up real simply here so that we can expand real simply in the future. We're not planning too far in the future, but if we had to, it would be really easy to just build off of this. There'd be no stress in the future to build off of this. We're not building up too many roads and getting ahead of ourselves here. We're just making a real simple little starter town. No stress. Absolutely no stress. Get a nice little divider road in here for some more commercial. Yeah, this looks nice. Again, there's no right way to do this. It's whatever you think, whatever the best way you feel. I just like to do it this way. This is just the way that I find works for me, and gets the results I like. In the zone, some more commercial here. Get some residential in here. Yeah. No stress. No stress. Get some more zones in here. The more you zone, the more money you're gonna make. The more money you make, the more money you got for projects. You got money for projects, that's when you can really make your town pop, you know. That's when it pops, is when you got all this money flowing in and you can just start painting like it's on canvas, you know. You just do whatever. You say, this is what I want it to look like, and you're able to just plop it in because you got the money. When you don't stress, everything works out. When you don't stress, everything works out. You get what you need. You just get what you need. The game just works itself out. The game almost plays itself. You just don't have to stress. You just do what the game asks you to do almost. The game says I need some commercial. You build a little commercial zone. It says I need some residential. Build a nice little residential. People demand schools. Easy. Put a school in. No stress. No stress. There's no right way to play this game. You just do what you feel. Just figuring out where I want this grid to go next. Whether I want to take it across the tracks or where this grid will fit. We're not worried about the highways. We're not worried about the railroad. Just taking the lay of the land, figuring out where the next segment of this grid will go in. We're not worried about the future. Just worried about filling the demand we have right now. I think we might get a rail through here soon. Yeah, when we get to 1,200 population, this will be a nice little, 12,000, sorry, this will be a nice place for a station. Get a double line in here. Yeah, this will be a real nice little town. No stress. No stress. This will work out real nice. I might plan some of this out, the rail. The rail you do have to plan a little bit, but you don't have to go crazy. No stress on it really either. You're just figuring out the idea. Put another little commercial zone in here. Yeah, I think this will be a good idea. It'll fit nice in here. It'll block some of the rail from the residential. You don't have to look at it or hear it, maybe. Or not as much anyways. Much rather look at a building than a train. I don't know about you. If I'm in my house, you might be different. You might like the train better. It's all up to you. Maybe you do want them to see the train. So maybe you would put houses near that train because maybe you want your people to look at the train and that's what you want. I decided I wanted to look at the building instead. Get rid of these roads in here. I don't think we need them. Yeah, they're redundant roads, except for this one, I guess. We need to keep it. Yeah, I guess we'll have to keep it. Don't have the money to relocate that clinic, but that's fine. No mistakes. This just defines the town some more. Gives it that character. This looks real beautiful. Turned out real nice. No stress either. See how simple that was? See how simple it was? We just placed a few roads. Didn't think about it. Just did it. Just did it. Weave the pipes through here. Again, I mean, I like them under the road, but you don't have to. It's your choice. It's your world. You want them under the houses? You can put them there. It's completely your choice. I just know my house. I wouldn't like to have my whole house destroyed in order to fix the pipe for the whole street, but that's your world. You're free to do that. No right way. There's no right way. This is your world. You are free to do whatever you want in your world. You have all the power here. All the power. Let things go by for a little bit. Just let things develop. No rush. And now we're going to place our next grid in here. Yeah. But I think we need to get it up a little bit higher here. Yeah. That's not where we want it. Yeah. If we want a nice 1,500 grid here, we're going to have to take this out and redraw it, but that's fine. No mistakes. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now, we don't own enough property here to get it in, but we know the corner now, so now we know. Now we can fill in the next space. Gotta fiddle around with the rail here, you know. Decide whether we're going to cross it right now or not. I don't think we will. I think we'll just fill in this space right here. Get some time going. people moving in. Yeah, so we've set ourselves up here for a nice little town. Got some crime issues, that's fine. No stress. Yeah, just trying to make some more efficient road connections here. No need for all these roads. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, there we go. Upgraded to a tiny town. Perfect. Gives us a little extra cash. This is turning out really good. Yeah, I like where this is headed. Let's get this police station in here now. Yeah, we'll get her up here. Yeah, this is a good spot. Gets good coverage. No stress, no stress. Sitting and waiting patiently for things to progress. The game tells you what it needs, and you'll just have to give it what it wants. There's no point in getting too far ahead of ourselves here. I think we'll wrap it up here in a minute anyways. Call it a day in a few seconds here. Just get a few more things out of the way, hopefully. It'd be really nice to get some transport in here, but like a train, but you know, we gotta wait till 12,000 people. I'd really like to get these trains going. I really love working with trains, but not right now. The game says not now. Soon you'll be able to work with these trains. So we'll wait, we're patient people, we'll wait till the game tells us. Get another block in here for some residential. Yeah, we do need this. We need some residential. We need to get this city growing, get a couple nice solid blocks in here. We're following this grid now. I mean, you can do whatever grid you want. There's no right way. There's no right way. It's your city, your little town. You have all the power here. I just do it this way because it gets the result I like. There's no right way. It's just what I like. If you want a smaller grid, you do a smaller grid. If you want a bigger grid, you do a bigger grid. Just whatever makes you feel happy. Don't stress. So I think we'll call it a day here. So I'll see you next